An expert in the energy sector expects Eskom's financial losses to continue, albeit at a much slower rate.
These losses are dropping. As much as a fifth of the parastatal's debt has been reduced. This is also within the transformation process. The separation, the legal aspects at least of the separation process should be finalized before the 31st of December this year. And we should understand the reduction in costs and investments also within that light.
In the last financial results, Eskom announced that it was able to slash off 80 billion rands off its swelling debt of nearly 500 billion rands. The utilities debt currently stands just over 400 billion rands. Dr. Ngam says the culture of non-payment for electricity needs to be addressed once and for all.
Irresponsible behavior really has to be punished at municipal level. The finance minister and deputy finance ministers have decry this type of behavior, and we really need to try and unpack this question in that light. Yes, Eskom really needs to provide electricity for the economy to grow, but at the same time, we need to have strong discipline at municipal level. My suggestion would be reducing the debt, but also putting in place mechanisms for Eskom to step in and collect the debt when municipalities don't.
Details of the unbundling process are also expected to be announced on Wednesday. So far, a separate transmitting arm has been established, and for the National Energy Regulator to grant it a transmission license.
Electricity Production Act has been amended, which now means that we have many more people who can produce electricity and wheel it through the grid. If you travel around South Africa right now, you will see solar panels almost everywhere. And we have a lot more prosumers ready to wheel electricity through the grid. Now, South Africa has about 400,000 kilometers of cabling already installed. Eskom wants to invest a lot more money in that. The Minister of Energy has spoken about the Chinese model, where they have thousands and thousands of electricity producers, and the national utility really focuses on controlling the grid. So we could be going that route in South Africa, but at the same time, we need to avoid a situation of energy apartheid. And what do I mean by that? That those who cannot afford, those who live really in rural areas, in populated areas, etc., and who do not necessarily have the money to invest in wind and solar could be left behind. And so Eskom needs to continue increasing capacity for those people. And at the same time, it also needs to generate more money and create a more efficient structure, and at least really focus a lot on controlling the transmission line.
The power utility expects to start making profit in 2026. Diabosito, SABC News, Johannesburg.